Today, we're going beyond mainstream Bollywood to explore 14 essential films from all over India, including raw Marathi cinema and southern gems that cover every shade of love, the funny, the tragic, the unspoken. Is there anything that hits quite differently like an Indian romantic movie? From the huge royal palaces to the intimacy of crowded Mumbai commuter trains, Indian cinema captures yearning quite differently. Perfect for a global audience, we have categorized the movies in vibes. So whether you're looking for a visual spectacle, a college nostalgia, or a quiet masterpiece, there's something in it for you. We're kicking off with the most relatable category. These are movies that feel like a warm hug.
So the first movie that we have is a Hindi movie called Jaane Tu Ya Jaane Na. So it's about two college friends who swear they're not in love. Their parents think they are in love, but they're not. They try to find love for each other and then end up falling in love themselves. Total college nostalgia. You have to watch it. The best part about this movie is that it completely flips the macho narrative. It's not about heroic moves and fights and action sequences. It's more about subtle love, like the perfect comfort food movie. Watch it for the climax scene at the airport. It's pretty legendary. There's music and dance and costumes and everything. You're gonna love it.
Moving on to the next movie. Our next movie is 2009 release Wake Up Sid. Wake Up Sid is as much as a romance between two main characters as it is a love letter to the city of Mumbai. The overall vibe of the movie is cozy, rainy days, and just finding yourself and finding your purpose. A spoiled, aimless, rich brat of a kid gets kicked out of his house, and then he becomes a roommate with a writer that has come in to Mumbai from another city. As she, the writer, helps him do the basic chores of being an adult, like cooking eggs, a quiet romance starts brewing in the background.
Moving on to movie number 3, Jo Jeeta Wahi Sikandar. Oh man, I watched it as a kid on TV and even today it's still fresh in my mind. Imagine again high school banter and debates and kids basically. The background is like a sports movie. There's a cycle race and there's competition and there's rich kids and there's poor kids and there's a lot of drama, but there's also romance. It's subtle, it's blooming. There's also a heartbreak. I swear you'll laugh out loud, you'll cry, and you'll just have a great time. Watch it.
It literally translates to whoever wins is Alexander the Great, because Sikandar is Alexander's Indianized or Indian name. And it also reminds people of Greece. It's not exactly the same, but it's similar genre. If you stop at Hindi and Bollywood cinema, you're missing out half of the entertainment that comes out of India. India has 29 different languages, and these are different languages. These are not just dialects. They're spoken differently, they have different words, they have different scripts. So let's jump into some regional movies. These regional picks are powerhouses of entertainment. 2016 release Sairat comes from the Marathi film industry. This movie, when it released, became a phenomenon. The vibe of the movie is raw, euphoric, and devastatingly real. A lower caste boy falls in love with a higher caste girl in India. The first half is dreamlike, high energy romance, whereas the second half deals with harsh, gritty reality of eloping and surviving in the big city without any support. It's a masterclass in tone switch. The music will make sure that you will dance, but the story punches you in the gut. It's a crucial watch to really understand the social dynamics of love in India.
The next movie that we're talking about is called Mumbai, Pune, Mumbai. It's like a tale between two cities and only two characters, almost just two characters. The idea is that it's an urban love story. There's a girl who comes from Mumbai to Pune to look at a prospective groom for her, which her family has chosen. She's hell-bent on saying no to him before meeting him. But then they spend the day together. They have a lot of debate between which city is better. They have a personality clash. They have a lot of talks about their exes. and just a love blooms.
The next one is yet another Marathi movie. The movie is called Time Pass, which is similar to shooting the shit. Just chilling, relaxing, just spending time. Time pass. This movie is a cult favorite in Marathi-speaking state of Maharashtra because of its dialogues. They're iconic. The story gives vibes of teenage rebellion, the 1990s nostalgia, and the street smart charm. A mischievous lower middle class boy tries to find a girlfriend as time pass, which is just for fun, and targets a studious daughter of a really strict man. What starts off as a joke becomes a clumsy, hilarious, and genuinely cute first love story. The movie has a lot of heart. It genuinely captures the awkwardness when you don't have any money, but have a lot of audacity.
We have a Telugu movie now, and it's a different language and a different culture than what we were talking about previously. So it's called Bomarillu, and it's Siddharth and Janelia D'Souza in their soft people era. And Sid as a character has an overbearing father, and he falls in love with this really sweet girl Hasini, and he has to convince his dad that she's right for the family, and to do that he brings him over to his house for a week, and it's just a different adventure he'd never imagined. You learn or you'll see a different side of Indian culture where you have to respect your parents, but you also have to stand by what you feel, what you believe in, and the climax monologue will make sure that you want to call your dad right away.
Now for the audience who has recently watched RRR after the Oscars, who wants to look at epic, grand colors, music, costumes, this is the next category. Visual spectacle and epic love. The first movie in this category is Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam. Came out in 1999. If you want to see Indian culture at its most vibrant, this is the one. A young student travels to India to learn music and then falls in love with his music teacher's daughter. They get separated. She gets married to another man. And in a twist, her new husband decides to take her to Italy to reunite her with her true love.
Veer Zara. It's a 2004 release and one of the best love stories of India, and I would say Pakistan as well. So India and Pakistan, they have a complex relationship, but yet the main characters, they end up falling in love. One is an Indian Air Force pilot. Another is the Pakistani woman. They fall in love, but they get separated. There's a lot of politics. He spends 22 years in a jail because he's called as a spy in Pakistan from India. And yet they reunite. One of the best things about this movie is the music. There was a legendary music composer, and his music is prevalent in this movie. Every step of the way you'll hear it, you'll feel it, you'll get mesmerized.
Parinita, a 2005 film with old world Kolkata city charm, jealousy, and intensity. Based on a novel, Lolita and Shekhar, childhood sweethearts who are torn apart by Shekhar's father's greed and a series of misunderstandings. It's a story of ego versus love in aristocratic 1960s India. The aesthetic is gorgeous, rain-soaked evenings, vintage cars, and classic music.
We have a next category, unconventional and quiet darlings, masterpieces for people who prefer to show, not tell. The first movie in this category is called The Lunchbox, one of my favorite, if not the favorite Indian movies of all time. So it's Irfan Khan and Nimrat Kaur, and polar apart personalities. I think they never meet each other as well, but think Mumbai, crowd, sweat, busy people, and a special lunchbox delivery system, and the lunch she cooks ends up at his place in the office, his desk in the office.
By error.
Exactly. And then a love story begins in the form of lunch cooked and notes. For a change, there's no music, there's no dance, there's no songs. It's just two people having food, exchanging notes, and it also captures some urban loneliness which we all are going through. I think you'll enjoy this one a lot.
The 2015 Deepika Padukone and Irfan Khan starrer Piku is a romance because it's barely a romance. An architect takes a road trip from Delhi to Kolkata with her eccentric and hypochondriac of a father, with a really reluctant taxicab driver who's actually the owner of the taxicab company. Amidst the father's constant health complaints, a very subtle yet mature understanding develops between the architect and the taxi driver. They bond over the stress of caring for aging parents.
Lutera, which means a thief. It's a love story, but more of a visual poetry. If you've read O. Henry's The Last Leaf, this is a Hindi adaptation of that. There's a dashing young man, he's an archaeologist. He comes to a wealthy Bengali person's home with the pretense of, doing some archaeological work. And then the daughter falls in love with him, but he steals a lot from them. And then towards the end, it's a little bit of a tragedy, but a love story nonetheless. Again, like I said, visual poetry. It's old India, it's classic, it's beautiful.
The 1994 Shah Rukh Khan starrer Kabhi Ha Kabhi Na is sweet, heartbreaking, and brutally honest. A college student is failing his exams, he's lying to his parents, and he's hopelessly in love with another band member, Anna. But Anna loves someone else, so he tries every trick in the book to separate them. Not with malice, but out of desperation. Usually, the hero gets the girl. But in this one, the audience roots for the one that makes mistakes. This movie teaches us you can lose in love, but can still be the hero of your life.
And there you have it! 14 Indian romantic movies that you must watch. We've tried to cover unconventional stories, subtle love stories, beautiful love stories, poetry, visual landscapes, the east of India, the west of India, the south, the north, the center, everything. And we hope you love these movies. We'll help you with the links of where to watch them. Most of them are on YouTube or Netflix or Amazon Prime or somewhere. We'll try to link as many as we can find. And we hope that you fall in love with Indian cinema as we have since we've grown up with it. We hope you love Indian culture and you get to learn something from this video and the movies that we're talking about. This list is a little bit biased because it's my list. We have Sagar's list as well, which is like pre-1919 movies, which are cult classics and old vintage love stories, which are still evergreen today and they'll always remain. But let us know what you think, which ones you've watched already and which ones you want to watch, which ones you're looking forward to. And we wish you a very happy Valentine's Day and bye!